Dan on the chase, blocks him off the backboard. Oh, showtime. Oh, he slammed it down. Kino rises. Another three from Eula. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Welcome into the Max Stern Athletic Center. I'm Yosef Silver alongside Dotan Bardachev as we are just about a minute away from the final game of what's been an unbelievable Sarachek Thursday here in the Max Stern Athletic Center Tier 1 qualifier set. This is the NCSY pregame show, NCSY inspiring the Jewish future for over 70 years. And Dotan, so far in the first 7 games today, all of the top seeds have prevailed. Jewish Culture being the 4 today, TABC being the 13 in the tournament. It really should be a good one, and let me tell you, the fans really came out today.
Super interesting game. Jewish Culture, first time in the tournament. It's going to be super cool seeing them in this new environment. TABC, they've been here for a while now. Oz knows what he's doing. It's going to be super interesting to see this game unfold.
Yeah, and TABC, the defending champions, you know, this year they may not have the same firepower that they did last year with guys like Eyal Kinderler and Yona Mandel and Sachs, among others. But this is still a very powerful team. I believe there was more than one person in our panel that picked them for the upset.
Oh, wow.
And then Jewish Culture on the other side, just, you know, absolutely battle-tested. They've played 38 games this year compared to TABC's 18. They've basically been in every tournament. And this is a team that, while new to Sarachek, is not new to many of the teams and really is going to give it their all.
Let's see how they play against this new, it's going to be a little different for them. Not their regular Florida school. It's going to be cool to see how this unfolds.
And Dotan, you've been here for a while today. What would you say has been your favorite game so far of the opening window?
Gotta say the Ramaz game, actually. I love the home crowd. It was just, what a atmosphere. Like, you don't have this in the NBA games. This is really incredible, looking at the community coming to support their fellow teammates.
Yeah, a lot of fans coming out today, as I'm sure that will only continue for the other games of the Sarachek tournament. It's time for today's starting lineups, which are sponsored by the Yeshiva University Office of Admissions. As you start your college journey, make sure you visit us online to check out all the great events and opportunities we have for YU students. Starting with the Jewish Culture Lions in their home yellows, bright yellow. Starting at guard, the 6-foot senior number 1 Jojo Alfasi. Starting at guard, the 5'10 senior number 3 Shiloh Khan. Starting at forward, the 6'2 junior number 11 Noah Sepulitz. Starting at guard, the 5'8 junior number 15 Michael Hazan. Starting at forward, 6'4 senior Oral Nahmani. For the TABC Storm, starting at guard, the 6'2 senior number 13 Akiva Borgen. Starting at guard, the 5'11 senior number 15 Yos Khan. Starting at guard, the 6-foot senior number 20 Naftali Hofstein. And starting at guard, the 5'10 senior number 41 Yonatan Faber. As that's in the corner for Shiloh Khan. Shiloh Khan starting off the big game with a 3.
And we saw this from the start. They're looking to feed Shiloh the ball. He's one of their more prominent players. He can shoot the ball. They're going to try and look for him early, especially playing against the zone.
Yeah, TABC in their signature zone. And now Jewish Culture in a man.
Playing unorthodox, playing a man. You don't see that often in Sarachek.
As it's Borgen, he's the go-to guy, gets blocked from behind by Oral Nahmani.
They play tough. This Jewish Culture team, they play tough. They play gritty.
Yeah, they're really tough. Once again, like we were saying, battle-tested team. They're very physical. I'm sure no one is going to be looking forward to playing Jewish Culture in this tournament, as it's Yos Khan top of the key. And now it's Yonatan Faber. He's the other guy. Him and Akiva Borgen are going to be relied on to score a bunch of points, as that's Hofstein for 3, and didn't catch anything. Shot clock violation, TABC.
Yeah, they're setting the tone for the start, Jewish Culture. You can see they're playing a super aggressive, pressuring man-to-man. TBC might not be used to this sort of defense.
As now for Culture, it's number 15, Michael Hazan. Being defended by Yos Khan. Hazan's going to move in. Michael Hazan going to kick it back out. That's Shiloh Khan moving in. Now he kicks it out. Number 11, Noah Sepulitz.
They're looking to feed Michael Hazan the ball. They're really
As now it's Jojo Alfasi, former Yeshiva League All-Star, giving it up to Noah Sepulitz. That's another 3 from Shiloh Khan. But no good this time. Rebound taken by Akiva Borgen.
Hey, that's a good shot from perspective of Jewish Culture. That's their shot. They want to take those shots. Great shooter like Shiloh.
And the handoff is to Yos Khan. Yos Khan Up top, that's a 3. No good, but rebound by Shlomo Wenger. Wenger bringing it back up.
Wenger's fighting for it. You love to see that. Pure grit.
Yost Khan on the pump fake, and he'll get called for a double dribble.
So far, mostly threes been attempted this game.
Yeah, both teams going to run up the pace. These are two teams that really like to score, really like to shoot the 3 ball. I was talking to assistant coach for TABC, Avery Stepner, before the game, and he was saying that's going to be the key, both sides. You know, they're trying to limit Jewish Culture's 3 opportunities, as that's a 3. And while Jojo Alfasi couldn't connect, I think that's way too open if you're Jewish Culture.
Too open. I think that's a good shot.
As now it's Yonatan Faber trying to get TABC on the board. 2.5 gone by. As they're going to get Culture for a hold.
Yeah, they're really playing aggressive. They're in their jerseys. They're coming to set the tone here early.
Yeah, and that's kind of what you want to see if you're Coach Axon for Jewish Culture. You know, set the tone. We've seen a lot of teams come in today, especially the higher seeds, DRS and Frisch in particular, come in maybe a little bit sluggish, maybe a little slow. Jewish Culture is showing that they're more of the Shalhevet build of, you know, we're not playing games today.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think it's more about just bringing something new to the table. Not your regular zone. You come here, press, man-to-man, aggressive. Love to see it.
As that was a great cut by Yonatan Faber, and he gets the ball for the layup. 3-2, Culture over TABC.
First bucket of the game for the TABC side. Good to see him bring the ball inside a little bit.
As now it's Khan. Jojo Alfasi down low. Puts it up, in and out, but that's a good rebound by Orel Namani.
These rims are tough. That rim that they're shooting on specifically, that's a hard rim to score on. If it doesn't swish in, it's going to be tough for you to make it sometimes.
Yeah, we've seen some baskets on that hoop in particular. A lot of in and outs today.
Yeah.
As that was a nice inbound play inside, straight to Michael Hazan for 2. 5-2 Jewish Culture lead. Just over 3 minutes gone by in this first quarter.
Michael plays strong. Which is defense and offense. You can see this guy. No call. Interesting no call by the refs over there.
Yeah, I think that one definitely could have been something. A lot of contact, but either way, it's going to be Hazan on the other way for Jewish Culture. Hazan working on Khan. Up top to Alfasi. Jojo Alfasi gives it to Shiloh Khan. Shiloh, no good, but that's Orel Nahmani. He's just been a menace down low for them.
6 points in this game, 4 by Jewish Culture, 2 by TABC on rebounds. Rebounds is super important in this game.
And now Akiva Borgen, he's been quiet thus far. Now it's Yost Khan, 4-3. Back iron, pops up, hits the string above the net, out of bounds.
That's a good looking shot. That's a good looking shot.
But right, that's the shots you're looking for if you're TABC.
Now bringing something new, a little press, a little zone press action. Trying to change the game a little bit.
And I like this from Coach Oz, trying to put a little bit of pressure on the ball. You know, we would have thought that it would have been a very heavily offensive game, which Culture has 7 points up to this point. But TABC only with 2, just trying to create some kind of energy, some kind of momentum for the Storm.
Disrupt their offense for sure. Especially Jewish Culture play a lot of dribble drive, bringing in a little zone, a little press zone, might disrupt their offense.
As that's tipped out of bounds by Yonatan Faber, TABC doing a good job to get in front of these passing lanes.
And look at the Miami crowd showing support to their comrades.
As the Let's Go Lions chant coming up in the Max Stern Athletic Center. As it's Orel Nahmani. That's Shiloh Khan. Shiloh Khan moving around at the top. That's a 3 from Sepowitz, no good. But the rebound is taken.
Another rebound. Look, this game will be won by the rebounds and
the rebounds and the threes, especially from number 3, Shiloh Khan. That's his second of the day. Now a 10-2 lead for the Jewish Culture Lions.
Beautiful stroke by Shiloh. If you're TABC, you do not want this guy shooting the ball.
As now it's number 24, Rafi Karasik, who checked into the game for TABC. Faber throws it away, goes to Hazan, and Hazan's going to slow it down.
I like Hazan. He plays with maturity. Slows the game down. They're up 10-2. Let's play smart.
As that's another 3, no good. And it's going to be Akiva Borgen on the rebound. Naftali Hofstein now taking it down for TABC. Rafi Karasik at the wing. Jojo Alfasi right on him.
Some 5 out, spacing the floor.
That's a screen from Wenger. Borgen's going to now move inside into a double team, passes it off to Wenger, who tries to go up, and it gets blocked from behind by Orel Nahmani, sending Wenger to the line for 2.
Now, Wenger might be 5'10", but he plays like he's 6'6". This guy has some grit. He plays with tenacity. Super crucial for TABC.
10-2 is the Jewish culture lead with about 2.5 remaining in this first quarter. Come to Como Pizza for some great pizza, pasta, salads, and even awesome breakfast options. We will be streaming the games in the store, making it a great place to watch the games while you eat. Highly recommend Como Pizza, especially if you're coming out to any of the games in the Max Stern Athletic Center today.
We got some new subs in.
As the second one from Wenger is good. 2 for 2 trip from the line for Wenger. Into the game for TABC is number 21, Sammy Haberman. Jewish culture had some subs as well, but that's taken by Faber.
You can really see this zone, this matchup, this press zone disrupt Jewish cultures as they turn the ball over.
As now it's Faber taking the screen from Wenger. Full of steam. Can't get the layup. And now it's Hazan. Michael Hazan. Jonathan Faber on him. Hazan takes the screen, kicks it out. That's a 3. No good, but rebounded.
Another rebound.
By Noah Seplowitz, front iron. But once again, another rebound for Jewish culture. No good. And that one finally taken by Shlomo Wenger. Just to reset the 5 for culture. It's number 15, Michael Hazan, as that's a layup, no good. And that's going to be a foul from behind. As that was Sammy Haberman coming in hot on Shiloh Khan. Just to reset the 5 for culture. It's number 13, Z Itzkowitz, into the game. As Jojo Alfasi checks back in. We have Noah Seplowitz and Michael Hazan and David Albilia, the really talented freshman, standing at 6'3".
Yeah, Shiloh Khan, one of their best shooters, is now off the court. We're going to see how Jewish culture react to this.
And talking to Coach Stepner before the game, he said TABC is probably going to play their zone with a higher line to take away the shots, as that shot was good from Orel Nahmani.
Great touch.
Excuse me, David Albilia, the freshman.
Great touch around the rim. That was a gorgeous one.
Defense chance from the culture fans. As now it's Jonathan Faber. TABC's been real quiet here in this one. Just about a minute to go. Only have 4 points on the board. That's poked away. Thrown forward to Hazan. Michael Hazan on the layup.
Came from behind. Great IQ by the senior.
Now if you're TABC down 10, each possession gets more crucial than the next. As Borgen able to blow by under and over, and he will draw a foul, sending him to the line for 2.
They need to get the ball in the paint more. When they bring the ball in the paint, they get buckets, and they need to. I think they're like 0 for how much from 3 this game so far? They have
a couple.
They've missed the field. They get the ball in the paint, good things will happen.
And with Akiva Borgen at the line, he's one of their guys for TABC that you want on the line, and you want him to get going. He's been pretty quiet here, missing that first free throw. But if he can get going, he's the guy that TABC relies on, to score 20 or so points a game. And he's been blanked so far in this first quarter.
Free throws get you in the game. Make 1, make 2. That's all you need sometimes.
Just about building that confidence.
Frequent subbing by Jewish culture.
And the second one is good. TABC back into the press. They're able to break it. David Albilia. As now it's Michael Hazan to slow it down. 9-point lead for culture. 35 seconds left. 13 seconds between shot and game clock. That's Albilia. 4-3. No good. Rebound taken by Jojo Alfasi, but he'll get called for an over the back.
The tenacity of Jewish culture. They're going after every loose ball. They have at least 5-6 offensive rebounds. So sometimes it's worth getting a foul sometimes.
As we're going to get some subs for TABC with the shot clock turned off. It's going to be Rafi Karasik as well as Sammy Haberman checking into the game. Coach Oz going offense for defense, knowing that this is, hopefully for them, the last possession.
We'll see what we're going to draw up here. Jewish culture, they're playing some high press, not trying to disrupt the offense. They don't want they want another ball. They want another ball before the quarter ends.
And it's Yost Khan to inbound for TABC. Ball goes to Borgen. Jojo Alfasi draped all over him. Borgen crosses the timeline, and then they bring in the double. Borgen going to move to the lane. Sarachek at the wing. Now it's Haberman. Back up top to Borgen. 13 seconds. 10 seconds. Borgen on Hazan. Borgen moving around. Gonna take him in. Akiva Borgen puts it up. And great finish of the half for Akiva Borgen. As Jojo Alfasi not even gonna get off a shot. Actually did get off a shot and it was pretty close. But either way, 14-7. Jewish culture will take the lead into the first quarter break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I really love
Welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. Yosef Silver alongside Dotan Bardachev. Level up your Pesach plans this Chol Pesach. Join NCSY at Six Flags on April 5th and 6th for an epic day you won't want to miss. Busing is provided for teens and there will be kosher for Pesach food available. Visit sixflags.ncsy.org for more info.
I think TABC need to come up with their heads high because whenever Akiva Borgen brought the ball, whenever he brought it into the paint, good things happen. So they need to start less threes, more inside paint.
And that's going to be huge. Akiva Borgen, he is the go-to guy for TABC. He was quiet until the last minute or so of that first quarter. If they can get him going, that'll help them climb back from the 7-point deficit. As just to reset the guys on the floor, for TABC, we got Akiva Borgen, Yost Khan, Shlomo Wenger, Naftali Hochstein, and Yonatan Faber. For Jewish culture, we have Orel Nachmani, Jojo Alfasi, Michael Hazan, Shiloh Khan, and Noah Sepowitz. Excuse me, Z Iskowitz, not Noah Sepowitz, for culture.
Jewish culture back in that very hard press.
That's a three, no good, but
And
taken under the hoop by Wenger. Wenger fighting for another rebound. Throws it out. That's Hochstein, pull up. Rims around and lands.
You got to bring the ball in the paint. Wenger with another crucial offensive rebound. He is really keeping them in this game, Wenger.
And culture and TABC again with the full court pressure. As Jojo Alfasi directing traffic, Shiloh Khan, wide open
Cannot
three.
let this guy see daylight. Cannot see him. You cannot let him shoot that shot if you're TABC.
Back iron. As now it's Yonatan Faber. Z Itzkwitz all over him. Yost Khan, what can he do? The orchestrator of the offense for TABC. Now it's Wenger. Shlomo Wenger dribbling around. 13 seconds.
He's really their glue guy, Wenger. He does it all. He can pass, rebound, finish inside.
As that's a three from Wenger. Front iron. And taken by Shiloh Khan.
TABC back to their pattern 3-2 zone.
And now it's up top to Shiloh Khan. 23 on the shot clock. Plenty of time to get something going.
It's a little matchup zone. Zone goes back to man. Interesting what Oz brings to the table.
As that's going inside, gets bumped, throws to the corner. That's a three from Z. No good.
Another rebound.
But Jojo Alfasi fighting for the ball. But it's stripped away. Akiva Borgen now taking it the other way. Yost Khan, open three. Yost Khan makes him pay.
Beautiful shot. The rotation on that ball was absolutely gorgeous. Cannot let him go.
That goes cross court. Now it's Jojo Alfasi. The highlighter pink sneakers to go with the highlighter yellow jersey. Back to Alfasi, 15 on the shot clock. Shiloh Khan moving in, goes up. Couldn't get the layup, and he'll get 2 free throws.
TABC can't let him see the light of day. They're pressing him. If the guy guards closer, you got to go by him. Great job by Shiloh to bring the ball in the paint.
5:34 remaining, and we were talking about Jewish Culture up 10, 14-4. All of a sudden, 14-12. TABC clawed their way right back into this one.
Yeah, TABC, they're vets in Sarachek. They know how volatile this game can be, and they're not letting a 10 lead discourage them.
As that one's good, but that's Culture's first bucket in almost 6 or 7 minutes, I would say. So TABC kind of got gashed in the beginning of the game, but they really were able to make adjustments to their defense, and Jewish Culture is just trying to figure it out. I think that full court press that TABC has gone into has kind of messed things up for the Jewish Culture offense.
Yeah, without a doubt. But we'll see how they met. Now they're coming back to the press, so they're really also changing things up a little bit.
Yost Khan full speed 3 from Faber. Hit the top corner, no one saw it.
Jewish Culture really trying to speed up the game. And another offensive rebound by Wenger. This guy can do it all. I'm a big fan of this game.
Yeah, Wenger's been excellent in this one. Also had a key 2 of 2 trip from the line close to the end of the quarter.
This momentum got the crowd going. We'd love to see it.
That's inside to Azan, no good. But he'll go to the line. And Coach Axon calling the remaining 4 guys to the bench, want to talk things over as a 10-point game has turned into a 2-point game. Culture up 16-14. Michael Azan on the first. 2 dribbles, flips it around.
Super high IQ Michael Azan. He plays under control. He's pretty much their dog.
As now coming into the game is Sammy Haberman. Jonathan Faber taking a seat for TABC. Want to receive Sarachek news and updates and get close game alerts? Join our WhatsApp group. The link is in the description of this video. Make sure to join that. Coming into the game for Culture is number 11, Noah Sepowitz. David Albelia, the freshman, taking a seat.
Jewish Culture play with a lot of freshmen. They have a lot of underclassmen playing, and it's great to see the young guys getting involved.
Yeah, and in particular with the out-of-town teams, they usually bring a couple more guys that are, 9th and 10th grade, whereas Yeshiva League is predominantly focused on that, just those 11th and 12th graders. But it's great to see guys of all ages. We've seen lots of underclassmen make impacts today. But now for TABC, that's a 3, and it's good. TABC ties the game 17-all.
That's what happens. That's what happens when Akiva Borgen brings the ball in the paint. The whole defense collapse, wide open 3. Great shot there.
As now it's Hazan moving in, full speed, no good. Akiva Borgen on the rebound, and TABC with the opportunity to take the lead.
Akiva slowing the game down.
Borgen on Alfasi. Borgen has the screen if he wants it. Takes the other one. Picks up his dribble. And now it's Naftali Hochstein. Haberman. Up top back to Hochstein. 10 on the shot clock. Hochstein moving past Alfasi. Cuts inside. No good. But rebound TABC. That's a 3. Once again, no good from the Storm. That was Sammy Mole on the 3 for the Storm.
But another offensive rebound by TABC. That's what's keeping them in the game so far, and what's brought them back to it.
That 3 is no good. And that's fought for by Sammy Mole, and he draws a foul for Noah Sepowitz. And I understand you're going for the ball, but 90 feet from your own hoop is not the place you want to foul someone.
Coach is not going to be happy about that one. But now it gives them another chance to press, and maybe they can get it back.
As we have Greg Fox on the court talking to the officials. Wonder what that's about. As make sure to stay tuned for the halftime show, the Step It Up halftime show brought to you by Camp Step It Up. That will take place at halftime. Yoskon to inbound. Jewish culture stealing a page out of TABC's book, going in the full court press. TABC breaks it, goes up, and that's in. Sammy Haberman, Naftali Hochstein. Naftali Hochstein gives TABC their first lead of the day.
Yeah, beautiful layup by Hochstein. Went straight to the contact, fearless.
Alfasi. Now it's in the corner. Shiloh Khan stepped out of bounds.
You got to watch out from that out of bounds. Can always get you, especially while the corners are a little close. You need to watch out for that.
And especially with the three-point lines.
Very confusing, I have to say.
3:20 remaining. TABC with their first lead, up 2, have the ball. It's Jonathan Faber. Hochstein. Yoskon. Yoskon going to move in on Shiloh Khan. Taking the screen. Back to Yos.
TABC love to start in the little horns action, little pick and roll flare screens.
That's a 3 in and out from Jonathan Faber. And Culture will take it the other way. Shiloh Khan looking to push. Going straight to the hoop. And he's stopped by Mole. But
wow,
great job by Z Iskowitz. Small man going inside.
Big.
Grabbing the rebound, earning 2 free throws with the opportunity to tie the game.
Playing big, wow, that was gorgeous. You love to see it.
As we say very often, when it comes to rebounds, it's not necessarily the biggest guy or the strongest guy, it's the guy that wants it the most.
Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman, one of the best rebounders of all time. Don't think he's even 6'6". 6'5" with shoes.
Z Iskowitz no good on the first. Sign up for the MacsLive WhatsApp status for behind-the-scenes content and updates you won't want to miss. Send a WhatsApp message to 805-MacsLive. That's 805-622-7548, and save our contact in your phone.
Free throws. You do not want to leave those.
Second one from Iskowitz is good. TABC now with a strong crowd. Definitely made a lot of noise, but didn't seem to phase Iskowitz on the second.
It's kind of like a home game for TABC. With this crowd, they are vocal and you can hear them.
TABC, one of those teams that always travels well to Sarachek. Granted, it's not much of a travel.
Again, it's at horse action.
As now it's Sammy Mole at the wing, up top to Borgen. Takes the screen from Karasik. Borgen, and once again, no good. I keep it Borgen.
Great take. I don't know how long Jewish culture can keep up with the super aggressive man press. It's going to be very tolling on their stamina, and as an offensive foul is called.
That's going to go on number 3, Shiloh Khan. That's 2 fouls. Khan's first. 2:09 remaining. TABC still up 1 at 19-18. It's going to be Yoskon to inbound Jewish culture once again in the press.
Setting that tone.
And TABC breaks it easily, as they've done pretty much every time they've had to inbound baseline. Kiefer Borgen.
Back into that horn set. Borgen, wow.
Takes it straight to the hoop.
Wow.
And TABC did a great job creating space. Borgen, head of steam, able to hit the layup. Now a 3-point lead, and that's poked away.
He's really dancing with the ball, Borgen. It's really beautiful to see.
Jonathan Faber lost the handle on the way up. Couldn't get the layup. It's going to be at Seplowitz the other way. Down low to Albelia.
Seplowitz, big man bringing the floor. Kind of remind me of Boris Diaw a little bit.
That's a 1-point game, 1:20 remaining. Jonathan Faber. Sammy Mole. He's been good in this second quarter. That's a deep 3 from Karasik. No good.
Joseph, I don't know if you could tell, this defense hasn't been this is not the same intensity that they started this game with. Jewish culture. They seem a little tired. They seem a little out of breath.
And we've seen some of the ancillary pieces for Jewish culture kind of come on, come off a little bit quickly. But guys like Shiloh Khan, Michael Azam, they've been in the whole game. And you can kind of tell as we approach the half and the Step It Up halftime show that these guys kind of will welcome the halftime break.
Absolutely.
Naftali Hochstein now for TABC with those pink and orange bright shoes. Hochstein moving in on Albelia, stopped in his tracks. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Opportunity for 2 for 1 for TABC. as Yost Khan on the layup, and Yost Khan gives TABC a 3-point lead.
Yeah, TABC, they're spreading the floor beautifully. There's no help. You can't help a shooter, so they're leaving the paint wide open. Beautiful drive there.
Defense chance from the TABC fans. 5 seconds separate shot and game clock. That's Khan going inside.
Gorgeous.
And that was Hazan. Michael Hazan getting back on the board.
He has some calmness to his game. That was some finesse. It was really.
As that was picked up by Hazan, the opportunity to go into the locker room with the lead. Hazan down low to Albelia, and all of a sudden, Jewish culture, barring something crazy here, will head to the locker room with the lead. Borgans didn't realize how much time was left, didn't even get that off. And we were talking about TABC being the underdogs headed into the locker room. Now it's going to be Jewish culture headed into the locker room with the lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the Camp Step It Up halftime show after this.
My name is Yogesh Dugo, and I fell in love with basketball when I was 12 years old. But let me take you back to the beginning of Step It Up. A kid with hoop dreams. I wanted to be a Division I player. The dream became a reality. I ended up finding myself at Madison Square Garden. I ended up playing 2 years Division I basketball at Hofstra before transferring to Brandeis University in Boston, before moving to Israel, playing a year of pro ball. And at 25 years old, 2 years later, I started Stepping Up. At the time, a basketball private training company. So I said to myself, if kids are getting better in an hour and getting better in a week, let's start a sleepaway camp. You can make a real shift in their mind, a shift in their soul and their perspective. We started with one kid in 2009. This summer, we're fortunate enough to host over 430 campers from 20 states and 10 countries.
We're going to send it down to our sideline reporter standing by with Coach Jared Axon.
Hey guys, I'm here live with Coach Jared Axon of Jewish Culture. Jared, Coach Axon, how do you feel your team has been doing so far in this quarter?
I'm pretty pleased with the effort. It's just the offensive rebounds are killing us right now. Our initial defense is really, really good. We're contesting well. We're just not boxing and going to get the ball to finish the play.
Yeah, TABC late in that second quarter, they really seem to be getting on a run lately. How do you feel like you guys can really stop on defensively and utilize that good defense that you guys normally have?
Nah, we really just got to finish the defensive possessions. If you don't get the ball, the defensive possession is not finished, so we just really got to grab that ball at the end.
Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Noam. We're going to send it back to commercials, and then we'll be right back with the Step It Up halftime show after this.
No matter how hard we train during the week, no matter how hard we go with basketball, we go on field trips, we go here, we go there, we make sure not to compromise our Jewish identity. At the end of the day, we are Jews and we are Hashem's children, and we have to be like that every single day, no matter how busy we are.
If you're looking for help on a certain weak point in your religious activities, then you can ask the rabbi. For example, I asked how to lead davening, and now I'm starting to do mincha and shachari, and it's really fun.
I don't come to camp just to run 3 minyanim a day. I come to camp because the kids bring with them an inspiring energy, something that I'm able to draw power from for myself, and ultimately I'm able to share something with them that I love, that I'm passionate about, and having those two things together, it's unstoppable. We're able to both grow in such a way that we leave as different people than when we came.
Shabbos at camp is definitely very special. We started off, there's Kabbalat Shabbat, singing, dancing, all of that. And then something I personally really enjoy is every Shabbos I go to a learning group with one of the counselors, Noah. While being a great coach, he's also very wise and really knows how to just talk to kids and have a serious conversation with them. That is really special to me because if kids choose not to play basketball and they kind of want to use the day to rest, there's still opportunities to enhance your Jewish life.
No question to us is a bad question. We make sure all the kids feel comfortable asking us even about Al Netilat Yadayim in the morning, saying brachot on food, why do you put on shoes a certain way, why do you tie shoes a certain way? And we just want to make sure that we can start somewhere with them and go beyond that. I teach a shir on Shabbat that's usually meant to go 30 to 45 minutes, but ends up being 3 hours long. And me and the kids talk about life, we talk about halacha, Pirkei Avot, Lashon Hara, and we cover all bases, and it's my most important day of the week.
We offer a variety of programming. We have learning groups that appeal to all different age levels, in-text learning, out-of-text learning, mitzvot, philosophy, Gemara, Chumash, bar mitzvah lessons. We have special programs that go on Rosh Chodesh, Tisha B'Av, Shiva Asar B'Tammuz, even secular holidays like 4th of July. We have all the necessary pieces for kids, regardless of religious background, to live their best Jewish life, and they might even learn a little.
My name is Yogev Dugo, and I fell in love with basketball when I was 12 years old. Well, let me take you back to the beginning of Step It Up. A kid with hoop dreams. I wanted to be a Division I player. The dream became a reality. I ended up finding myself at Madison Square Garden. I ended up playing 2 years Division I basketball at Hofstra before transferring to Brandeis University in Boston, before moving to Israel, playing a year of pro ball. And at 25 years old, 2 years later, I started Step It Up. At the time, a basketball private training company. So I said to myself, if kids are getting better in an hour and getting better in a week, let's start a sleepaway camp. You can make a real shift in their mind, a shift in their soul and their perspective. We started with one kid in 2009. This summer, we're fortunate enough to host over 430 campers from 20 states and 10 countries. We train with a focus and intensity on the court, which turns practice into a game and the game into a practice. We use basketball as a vehicle for growth and success. And the results, well, they speak for themselves. Over 60 college players, Division I, II, and III. Professional players, national team players, a EuroLeague Rookie of the Year, an NBA draft pick, and over 5,000 families, all of whom have stepped it up. We have a love for the game, timeless principles that guide us, a state-of-the-art campus, engaged coaches. We have the results. The choice is simple. It's time to step it up.
And welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. We got this game between Jewish Culture and TABC. Culture right now at a 24-23 lead. NCSY, this is the Step It Up. Halftime show brought to you by Camp Step It Up. Camp Step It Up is located just a 2.5-hour drive from New York City, with busing provided to and from camp, founded by former D1 player Yogev Verdugo. Step It Up is the most proven Shomer Shabbat sleepaway basketball camp in the world over the past 13 years. Step It Up has produced over a dozen Yeshiva University and Stern College players, including all conference stars and leading scorers, along with dozens of Yeshiva League MVPs. Hundreds of Sarachek players have come through the program, including current stars like A.B. Spodek, Alex August, Jojo Alfasi, Simon Awul, and Noah Hiltzik, and college stars Max Zakheim, who was an assistant coach of the Ramaz team, as well as Erez Cohen, Roy Itzkovich, and more college players. Also went to Camp Step It Up. If you want to be like them, one of the 100 college players across all divisions that Camp Step It Up has developed, including professional and national team players, a EuroLeague Rookie of the Year, and an NBA draft pick. The camp runs from June 24th through August 5th in the U.S., with additional Israel session August 9th through 14th. Flexible 1 through 7 week options are available for boys and girls in grades 3 through 12, with 3 daily minyanim learning groups at Camp Rabbi and a state-of-the-art campus in Pennsylvania. Over 5,000 families have already stepped it up. For more information, visit timetostepitup.com, email office at campstepitup.com, or call 888-600-0908.
And like Coach Jared Axon was talking about, rebounds. You need to grab that ball. as he said. Not the exact quotes of what he said, but something similar to that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we were saying. You got to want it on the rebounds. And Jewish Culture has not seemed to want it the same way that TABC has down low. Especially big shout out to Jonathan Wenger leading the way in offensive rebounds in this game for TABC.
Yeah.
But that's kind of been the story. You know, it's one thing to make one stop, but once you're forced to make 2 stops, 3 stops, 4 stops in a possession, that's not a recipe for
Impossible.
success.
That rebound kick out to the 3 is a killer, and yeah, Jewish Culture Lions need to be lions on the glass this second half.
And it's not just a killer on the scoreboard, but a killer in the momentum. You feel good about yourself, you get a stop, and it just turns into 3 points. That's Hazan, fadeaway, no good.
Shying away from contact, he needs to get the ball inside, get to the foul line. There's not been too many free throws this game.
As that's Hofstein. Naftali Hofstein moving inside, going up. Great defense by Seplowitz, no good. Who's got the rebound? It's Shiloh Khan.
Shiloh really doing it all this game. Rebounding, shooting the ball. He's really keeping the Lions in this game.
As that's how Fossey went up. Maybe drew some contact. No
Interesting
call.
no call there by the refs.
As Borgen too strong on the lay. And now it's Michael Hazan slowing it down.
Yeah, this has been a fast tempo second half. Both teams trying to prove themselves right now, set the pace.
Out to the corner. That's a 3. In and out. Rebound bounces around. Wenger's going to have to hustle.
It is
he
a
won't get there.
war in those boards. They're fighting down there. It's scruffy.
As now it's going to be Noah Seplowitz to inbound. Shiloh Khan, 4-3. Front iron.
Another rebound. Wow.
Alfasi.
You got to count how many times the word rebound has been said so far in this game.
Speaking of rebound, there's an excellent documentary called Rebound on Fox Nation Plus. I recommend people check it out.
Ooh.
Number 11, Noah Seplowitz, moving it around top of the key.
Seplowitz got to bring the ball inside. He is too big to be playing around the perimeter.
And speaking of bringing the ball inside, Shiloh Khan right on cue, taking it in, hitting the layup. It's 26 to 23. Jewish Culture Lions leading the TABC Storm. As now it's Borgen attacking the lane, going up. Once again, no good from Borgen.
Shiloh really showing his versatile traits. Rebounding, what a layup he had right now. I'm very impressed. There it is, Noah. Get inside.
And that's a great job by Orel Nahmani. Going over and grabbing the rebound. Once again, it's about wanting it more.
Another rebound, add that to the tally.
Faber, now Borgen at the wing. Jojo Alfasi all over him. And now it's Faber, 4-3. No good from Faber. Both teams kind of struggling to hit their shots, both threes and layups. Really struggling to fall both ways.
That's what happens when you bring the ball inside the paint. Good things happen.
As that was Michael Hazan bringing it in, drawing contact, and earning 2 free throws.
Yeah, Michael Hazan, high IQ player. Shied away from contact his first shot, understood he needs to bring the ball inside, and now he's on the free throw for 2.
Hazan staring down the hoop. First one is true. We would like to thank Chopsticks for being a proud MacsLive sponsor. For the best Chinese food in Teaneck, you got to go to Chopsticks. Head to chopsticksusa.com to order online. The link is in the description of this video. Chopsticks got us dinner tonight. Big shout out to them. We thank them for our ongoing partnership over the years. 30 to 23. It's been all Jewish Culture in this second half on a 6-0 run. Akiva Borgen trying to end that.
Jojo Alfasi really getting into him. He's playing mind games.
Former Yeshiva League All-Star with Waterbury. Now at Jewish Culture making an impact down south. As now it's Michael Hazan, Yos Khan. Yos Khan moving in, kicks it out. Shlomo Wenger in the corner has to throw it up.
That is not a foul you want to be committing.
Yeah, Shlomo Wenger already off balance is able to draw contact. And Shlomo Wenger going to get 2 from the charity stripe.
Yeah, that was a bailout. Orel needs to be on his feet, cannot be jumping. There's nothing up there.
And that's 2 personal fouls for Orel. At this point, not something you're worried about, but definitely something to monitor moving forward. especially with him playing on the inside. First one from Wenger, no good.
Yeah, rebound's so important, and Aurel is such a great rebounder. The Lions need him in this game, especially as one of their only seniors.
For behind-the-scenes pictures and content you won't find anywhere else, be sure to follow @MacsLive on Instagram and Twitter. Second one from Wenger is good, breaking the drought for TABC in this half.
And TABC are back with that little 1-2-2 zone press. Lions having a little difficulty in the first half, but this is a shot they do want to take.
Wow. And speaking of shots you want to take, Shiloh Khan nailing the three, and that's too much space for a guy like him.
Cannot let him see daylight. Shiloh Khan. Beautiful left-handed stroke there.
As now it's Yost Khan. Khan for Khan, looking to respond. Yost Khan moving in. Gives it up to Hochstein. Going to Wenger, head down, going up. No good.
I like that, though. I like that a lot. Tenacity.
As now it's Alfasi on the break. And now it's Hazan.
Hazan plays with some sort of swagger. He plays with some nonchalant swagger. Very pleasant to the eye.
As that was Noah Sepowitz for two. Now a double-digit lead for Jewish Culture, as it's been a 12-1 run, forcing a timeout from Coach Oz Cross. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
There's awesome facilities, from pool to tennis courts to soccer fields, and just the avira, the atmosphere at the dining room. We bench all together, all meals, which is amazing. We value Torah, and we have chinuch staff that are on campus 24/7.
I truly believe anyone who comes here as a camper will carry this place with them for the rest of their lives.
I love it, and my family loves it.
You wish you could just stay here forever.
Is that actually what he did? Who did it?
Welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. Level up your Pesach plans. This home away Pesach, join NCSY at Six Flags on April 5th and 6th for an epic day you won't want to miss. Busing is provided for teens, and there will be kosher for Pesach food available. Visit sixflag.ncsy.org for more info. And now Dotan, as we reset it here in the booth, Yosef Silver alongside Dotan Bardichev. Now Dotan, we talked about how it was a close game at halftime. Coming out of the locker room, Jewish Culture's on a 11-1 run. What have we seen from both of these teams in this half?
They came with energy. They came to bring the ball in the paint, and they went for the rebounds also. Listen, they came with force, and TABC needs to come back and kind of settle down a little bit, not let the energy fool them.
As that three was no good, fighting for the rebound. And it goes to Sepowitz, and he's on the break. Borgen back to defend. Go up from Sepowitz, no good. And now TABC with a break of their own. They got numbers. Shlomo Wenger powering his way in, and Shlomo Wenger. You were talking about tenacity and energy. Shlomo Wenger is definitely that guy for TABC, and he answers the call.
That's Boris Dia right there. I love to see him play. Can pass, can shoot, can rebound. Great player.
As that's up and in from David Albelia.
Yeah, David Albelia, 6'3" freshman. Can handle the ball as a 6'3" big. That's impressive. You don't see that often.
They make him different down there. As this is a guy, different schools come at different times, but opportunity for 4 potential Saracheks from Albelia. Definitely would love to see how he's looking by his senior year. Has a ton of potential in that kid.
Yeah, that would be 4 years from now. That would be scary to watch, honestly. Jewish Culture has nice things coming up.
As now it's Hazan down low, and that was blocked from behind by Faber. Yost Khan going the other way. Hochstein back to Khan. Shlomo Wenger. TABC down 11, 2.5 remaining. Wenger at the wing.
Wenger really keeping him in this one.
Turn around, stops, and that's blocked by Sepowitz. And now it's going to be Borgen moving in, and Akiva Borgen once again. He's just really struggled all night. Full court pass, touchdown.
Beautiful pass.
As that was Z Iskowitz catching that play. Great job from Culture, bringing the ball from one end to the other. 13-point lead on the number 13 seed, TABC Storm, off a basket by number 13.
Yeah, playing super handsy though, and the refs have given them the benefit of the doubt most of the game, but they had to call that one.
Yeah, I'm okay. This game, obviously means a lot. The winner will move to Tier 1. The loser, if it's TABC, they'll have to fight for their place in Tier 2. If it's Culture, they'll get a buy into Tier 2. But either way, you know, this game means a lot. And in games that mean a lot, games that really matter, I'm okay with the refs kind of letting things go, letting the players play. What you don't want to see is one of those games where every time someone sneezes, there's another whistle.
Yeah.
And by the time you get to the end of the game, you got both teams benched because everyone fouled out.
Let the boys play. Let the boys play. Now we got a new sub in. Who? JJ, is that JJ Lazary?
That is JJ Lazary into the game. Brother of Jewish culture legend Ben Lazary.
Coming with a tenacity. Good contest on that shot. Fun fact, I actually slept in the same room with JJ. I stayed in his house for a few days. Shout out to Lazarys.
Big shout out to the Lazarys. And check out Too Saucy Ben on TikTok.
If you want to see some renegades and some, I don't know. I'm not hip like that. I don't know the new terms.
As now it's an 11-point lead.
I think his brother's sitting on the bench.
Yes, that is Ben Lazary on the bench. That's a deep three from Sheila Khan. And 3 with a deep triple.
That man can shoot.
And he was a little bit quiet after an early run, but it seems that the shooter.
Those rims are so much easier to score on. I'm talking from experience.
Totan, you've obviously played a lot in this gym. You definitely would be the expert, as that's up and blocked.
Ooh.
What a block from TABC.
And they kept a TABC ball. Wow.
Great defense from the Storm. And we talk a lot about offense, but you need to string together some stops. Only about 9 minutes remaining in this game, down 12. Crazier things have happened today.
And you know what the crazy thing about number 3, Shiloh? He's only 16 years old, so we might see him for another few more Saracheks also. And that, talk about scary. That man he's a bad man already, and he got 2 more years left.
As Hazan checking into the game, JJ Lazary taking a seat.
Good minutes by JJ, bringing some energy, bringing some rebounds.
As now it's forward to Khan. Culture breaking the press. Jojo Alfasi at the logo. Gives it to Hazan. Michael Hazan moving around. They draw a matchup. That's Alfasi. Head of steam blocked.
Great block.
Tully Hochstein. What a great play.
No easy bucket. You're in my house. This is my house.
And TABC very familiar with this court. Played many games here last year, Sarachek. And obviously they play MTA in the regular season as well on this court, MTA's home court. And now it's Hazan driving baseline, going under.
Great take.
No good. And Borgen now in the break. Forward to Hochstein. Hochstein 1-2 and lands it. Now 12-point lead for Culture. 20 seconds, they'll probably hold for 1.
Hey, for TABC, and you can get a stop here, even a steal. Maybe cut it to a single-digit lead.
Single-digit lead for Culture. Single-digit deficit. 5 seconds left. Jojo Alfasi one-on-one, loses a handle. Borgen
almost got
goes
fouled
up. And that's well short from Akiva Borgen on the half-court heave. 42-30, Jewish Culture taking the lead into the third quarter break. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center as Jewish Culture leads TABC 42-30. Culture the number 4, TABC the number 13 seed. A win for Culture, or the winner of this game, is set up for a date with the number 5 Ramaz Rams, who just defeated the Eula Panthers tomorrow morning.
Talk about interesting matchup. That's That's going to be a nice one.
Yeah, whichever one of these teams it is, I think both of them feel pretty comfortable about their ability against Ramaz. And talking to Coach Poppers at the break, you know, he definitely believes in his team that no matter which matchup they get, they definitely have what it takes to move on to semifinals Sunday here in the Max Stern Athletic Center.
Hey, after these fights on the rebounds, someone's gonna need some Aquaphor, some healing ointment. This is some tough bruises down low.
Yeah, and with this game ending so late, you know, quick turnaround for Friday. We'll see if that affects either team. That's a 3 from Hochstein, and great start to the quarter for TABC.
Back to that single-digit deficit. And they're coming with that zone press. Wow, okay. They're not going nowhere, TABC. We got a lot of basketball left.
Yeah, Culture breaks it easily. As now that's Albelia backing him down. Comes it off to Hazan. Hazan, turn around.
There
up,
it is.
And one, Michael Hazan.
He's a strong kid. He needs to get to the line more. There are not many people in this court that can guard him.
As we see on the replay, great job by Hazan attacking the basket and then turning around, drawing the contact. Converts the three-point play is Michael Hazan. And now that's Borgen. Akiva Borgen. Taking it inside.
Wow.
And one on the other end. Great job by Borgen.
What a take by Borgen.
We've been talking about him attacking the basket all game. We finally get it. And Borgen going to be rewarded with some free throws. Now a 45-35 Jewish Culture leading over TABC. This one's far from over. That's Hazan, Albelia, Z Itzkowitz. Up top.
Jojo Afashi really being their facilitator on the lines. He's really been able to pass and kick it out. Beautiful pass there by Hazan. Unfortunately, couldn't get it in.
And now it'll be the other way.
Yeah, the pressure's getting on to TABC. They need to get some buckets fast because time is running out. Get the ball to Borgen and let him go to work.
And now it's Borgen moving in, driving, kick to Hochstein, 4-3. All of a sudden, 7-point game. TABC storming back, forcing a timeout from Jewish Culture.
Yeah, this game is back on track.
As we're going to send it to a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
There's awesome facilities from pool to tennis courts to soccer fields and just the avira, the atmosphere at the dining room. We bench all together, all meals, which is amazing. We value Torah, and we have chinuch staff that are on campus 24/7.
I truly believe anyone who comes here as a camper will carry this place with them for the rest of their lives.
I love it, and my family loves it.
You wish you could just stay here forever.
And welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. 6:09 remaining.
Yeah, Akiva Borgen, six boards, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. What can Akiva Borgen not do? That is the question.
As now it's Shiloh Khan. And that's Sepulitz. Now Jojo Alfasi, under 6 to go. That's a 3, Shiloh Khan.
That's a spot. That's a spot. That looked like it was going in.
That was no good though from Khan.
Another rebound by Borgen. He is kissing a triple-double right now.
As that's in the corner, Hofstein again. No, couldn't get it. But an off-ball foul drawn by Shlomo Wenger.
AKA Boris Diaw. That man can do it all.
Your man.
So much tenacity on the rebounds.
As now coming into the game for Jewish culture is Orel Nahmani. And looks like we're having some fun conversation between the refs and the players. As trying to clear something up, 5:34 to go, 45-38. Jewish culture lead over TABC.
Ooh, look at Sepulitz. Look.
And that's Alfasi head of steam.
But that's Wenger again. We love to see it.
And culture, though, gets it back. Jewish culture, Noah Sepulitz moving in.
That's a charge! That's a charge by Wenger! That's my guy! That is my guy. He can do it all.
And Shlomo Wenger, like you so eloquently said, drawing the charge, hyping up the crowd, and getting possession back for the Storm.
Boris Diaw right there. I love Wenger.
Yos Khan.
Back to that horn set that we're talking about. Oz loves his horns.
Yeah, that would be key. Last year, it was ran so perfectly with Ayala Kinderlar taking up so much space. This year, they don't necessarily have that guy, but still running similar stuff. Once again, no good for inside from Borgen.
I don't know how he kept that pivot foot. That was impressive, Borgen. You got to teach me after this game how you did that.
As now it's Michael Hazan.
They need to slow the game down. They are in no rush to shoot a ball right now, I'll tell you that much.
Orel Nahmani. Shiloh Khan moving in. No good, but offensive rebound. Orel taken away by Faber.
Took it like a candy in a baby store.
It's like taking candy from a child, as the great Mati Karpov has said. As now it's Yonatan Faber.
Yonatan Faber with 4 steals this game.
And definitely making a defensive impact for the Storm. Quieter than usual on the offensive end. But Yonatan Faber, the veteran forward, still making an impact.
Shiloh out there showing that he can also play defense. As much as he can play offense, he can also play defensive.
As we apologize if the scorebug is having any issues. Shout out to our executive director, Eitan Traurig, for always trying to troubleshoot any problems that we may have during our broadcasts.
Eitan is the GOAT. He can do it all. By the way, Wenger has been on the court for the whole game. I don't think he's been subbed out one time.
2 seconds on the shot clock. They don't realize Wenger throws it up and didn't catch anything, so a shot clock violation. Borgen slow to get up, but he looks to be okay. .347 to go. Jewish Culture Lions 45, TABC Storm 38.
Just a 7-point game. We got a lot of basketball left.
Michael Hazan moving in on Wenger, blocked by
Wenger. You are not getting past Wenger, I'll tell you that much, pal.
And Boris Diaw coming up big. That's a 3 from Yos.
Ooh, that would have been good. That would have made this game. Hey, we just heard from a credible source in the crowd, number 15, Yosef Khan. His sister just got engaged. Mazel tov to Yosef Khan's sister. We wish you much success on your future journey. As a timeout is getting called by O's.
Coach Oz talking it over. 3:02 remaining, 7-point lead. It feels like they've been knotted at 7 for a while. Both teams playing some good defense. And however this finishes, I think it'll be a good one. You won't want to go anywhere. But one place you will want to go is to our MacsLive YouTube page at MacsLive.com for all Sarachek info, news, updates, rosters, stats, and more.
As I showed you, quarter three.
All on our website, MacsLive.com, MacsLive.com, the official home of the Red Sarachek tournament. Once again, just to remind you, the stakes, the winner of this game will face the number 5 Ramaz Rams. That game will be at 10:30 a.m. Friday morning. The loser of this game, if it would be TABC, they would play against the Sky High Hawks tomorrow at TABC. So I guess somewhat of a consolation prize for the Storm. If they were to lose, they would at least get a home game. Jewish Culture, being the number 4 seed in the tournament, would have a bye into Tier 2. But obviously both these teams looking to make some noise in Tier 1.
Now if you're TABC right now, you need the ball in Borgen's hand and you need a bucket fast. Time is running. Time is of the essence, as some say.
And especially with this 35-second shot clock. That's a 3 from Faber.
Ooh, that might not
Couldn't get enough on it. But with this 35-second shot clock, each possession is even longer than we normally see.
A little ISO, dancing. We love to see it.
Bunch of handoffs now attacking the lane. Z Iskowitz. That's a big bucket for Culture. Putting them up 9.
Big bucket by Z Iskowitz. Wow, that was gorgeous little runner, little teardrop. Floated in there.
Kiva Borgen at the top. TABC in the horns. Create the space for Faber. He tries to attack the basket, and he'll get called for a travel.
Whoa.
Great job from Culture, stopping the momentum of Akiva Borgen.
That was not a foul. We got a VAR on that one.
As now it's Shiloh Khan for the Lions.
Now a bucket here might seal the game with these 35-second shot clocks.
Yeah.
Going full isolation for
Michael Hazan is under the hoop. Z Iskowitz moving in, goes up. That's no good, but a foul on the floor. As that's going to go. I believe they called that on 10. I don't know if there's a 10 on the floor. It's actually on 20, excuse me, Naftali Hochstein. So loose ball foul, fresh shot clock, and that's almost the bigger thing at this point. It's not even the foul, it's the fresh 35. And excuse me, they're going to say it was a shooting foul, so it's not going to send Itzkowitz to the line for 2. Z Itzkowitz with the opportunity to put Culture up double digits with just over 2 remaining.
Ooh.
First one rattles around and out. Stay tuned for the NCSY postgame show where we will be interviewing the stars of the game after this one.
Pressure's getting to him. Needs to remain calm and collected. Look at him taking a nice deep breath. There it is, buddy.
And that's what you've been saying all game. Free throws, free throws, free throws. And Z Iskowitz at least connects on the second. Now a 10-point lead for the Lions. Shlomo Wenger.
Come on, Shlomo.
Great defense from Orel Nahwani. And that's going to be a 5-second violation on TABC.
What a press by Jewish Culture. They want it, I'll tell you that much. And everyone knows about Hillel Bena saying you don't want it. Jewish Culture, they want it.
Michael Hazan, 1:48 remaining. TABC comes in a quick trap. Sepowitz, corner. Khan, 3.
Ooh,
yes!
night.
That could be the dagger. Shiloh Khan puts the Lions up 13.
Wow.
Timeout Oz. But with 1:33 remaining, huge 3 down the stretch from Shiloh Khan. 13 points. Dotan, if you're Coach Oz, what are you telling your guys in the huddle?
You need to run the ball, and you need to get a quick bucket. You get the ball to Borgen. I'm getting the ball to Borgen and just go to work. He's great with the angles. Maybe get Karasik the ball. Maybe involve him in the play or two.
Yeah, we saw Rafi Karasik come in earlier when Coach Oz was making offense for defense substitutions. And as much as you need defense, I think at this point, that all kind of has to go out the window. You just need to put some points on the board.
And press. They need to press like their life depends on this.
And it's interesting. We saw Culture come out in the press, even up 13. Usually don't see teams still come out in the press up by that much with so little time.
They're playing till the end. They're playing till the end.
Coach Axon confident in his guys, and we saw it there. I mean, the press forced them to pick up the dribble at the top, and they were able to trap Shlomo Wenger to force the 5-second violation on what was great defense by Ariel Nahmani.
Yeah, Ariel Nahmani, extremely tenacious, gritty player, but could do it all also at the same time. He really is a jack of all trades.
And standing at 6'4", just with great length as well. Just does a great job inside, outside. He's been a huge piece, and probably will be a huge piece for them moving forward.
Got the ball to Borgen.
As the ball is with Borgen, handoff to Faber.
Ooh!
That looked like it could have been a foul, no call. Pass taken away. Michael Hazan, fast break.
Shlomo took it like a G though. I'll give it that much.
And now the Lions up 15 with 1:13 remaining. Faber, 3. No good again. Hochstein with the rebound. And Naftali Hochstein with some points. Yet another timeout from Coach Oz Cross, wanting to talk things over with his guys. Down 13,
Game
now 107
is not
remaining.
over until it's over. Am I not right, Yosef Silver?
You are definitely correct. It ain't over. As a great man once said, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. And I haven't heard her yet. So
let's keep this PG-13, Yosef.
Come to Golan Heights for the best authentic Israeli food and more. Located just steps away on campus. Shawarma, schnitzel, poppers, to name a few of Golan Heights' delicious items. Obviously, that's talking about food poppers, not Akiva poppers. One of the MacsLive alumni that are in this tournament, Avery Stepner, assistant coach for TABC, Zach Tuckman, head coach for Frisch. MacsLive kind of branching out into the different local high school programs.
Speaking about Akiva poppers, is that not Johnny Dane in the sideline, a.k.a. Coach Dane, as people like to call him? Sarachek legend. If anyone knows the famous quote, blocked by Dane. The
athleticism.
Oh, the athleticism. Coach Dane, blessing the crowd with his appearance.
And I'll tell you, we're talking about Coach Dane. Well, Coach Dane's brother must have definitely been in the classroom with Coach Dane. Unbelievable performance from Mayor Dane earlier today, powering Valley Torah back for.
What are they feeding in that Dane household? I need some of that. Whatever they're feeding those kids, I need some of that Dane mystery sauce.
TABC in the press. Culture breaks it on the layup. Now returns the lead to 13, just under a minute. And that's stolen by Iskowitz. Great play. Wow, by Tzvi Iskowitz.
I think the fat lady sang. I think she's singing right now. I can hear her.
That was Shiloh Khan. Now a 17-point lead for Culture.
TABC fans leaving already.
Pull up, elbow, Borgen. Banks at home. Didn't know the bank was open this late. And that's a timeout from Coach Oz Cross.
Another timeout by Oz. I guess he's a big use all your time. I guess you got nothing to lose. Why not? Just use another one.
Yeah, despite what some coaches in this gym may think, you can't take your timeouts to the grave. May as well use them. But down 15, I wonder if this is anything more than, subbing in some guys from the bench just to give them some run in these last 36.9 seconds. Once again, stay tuned for the NCSY postgame show where we will be interviewing today's stars of the game. You won't want to miss it.
Talk about stars. Zevi Samet having an appearance. What impact does Zevi Samet have on Sarachek?
Well, the ironic thing is that Zevi Samet has not had much of an impact on Sarachek because he unfortunately didn't get to play in it, which is the crime. That TABC team featuring superstar forward Avery Stepner and also good guard Zevi Samet really didn't get a chance to shine in Sarachek due to COVID. But they were definitely Shep and Nachas with that TABC championship from last year.
TABC going on the press. Down 15, 30 seconds left. They really don't play till Hey, they don't play till a fat lady stinks.
And you might have heard it, but I don't think Coach Oz did. As now, that's Iskowitz moving around. Michael Hazan at the logo. He'll probably just hold, barely a second separates shot and game clock. See Iskowitz moving around. I wonder if we even get a shot from Culture or they'll just take.
Boris Diaw playing his lockdown defense as usual.
And they'll take the shot clock violation. They'll put 1 second on the clock. As that'll basically do it. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors. If you would like to become a MacsLive sponsor, email us at yumaxlive@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram or Twitter. And with the inbound, as the buzzer sounds, 57-42. Jewish Culture going to emerge victorious. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the NCSY postgame show after this. And welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center, where the Jewish Culture Lions have defeated the TABC Storm by a score of 57-42. We're going to send it down to sideline reporter Noam Elbaum, standing by with player of the game, Shiloh Khan, for Jewish Culture. Noam?
Okay, guys, I am here with your player of the game, Shiloh Khan. Shiloh, my God, look at this fan base behind you. What does it mean to have the Jewish Culture crowd here today?
It's honestly amazing because, for a fact, this is the first time we ever have a fan base at a tournament. I've been here since 9th grade, and we never had a fan base like in a Jewish tournament, so it means a lot because it's about different and like they boost our energy when we're playing.
You know, you guys struggled a little in the first half, scoring some points a little bit. Then in the second half, you just got off to a spree. What do you think ignited that second half spree?
In the locker room, we were talking. We were like, we started off the game off hot, like in the beginning. So I told my team, I'm like, we just gotta keep it pushing, come off hot, and then not let them back in the game, and that's what we did.
You know, this is your first time your team and your school has ever been to Sarachek. What would it mean for you guys to come out? And what does this, first of all, what does this win mean to you? And what would it mean to win it all?
It's the first step, and we don't expect nothing less from us. We know that we're a talented team, and we're coming for it all, and that's what's going to happen, hopefully.
Thank you so much, Shiloh. Thank you, guys. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Noam. We welcome you back into the booth here in the Max Stern Athletic Center. We're just going to run through the schedule for tomorrow. So now that Tier 1 is fully set, all of the top seeds have moved on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 have all advanced to Tier 1. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 have dropped to Tier 2. So the Tier 1 quarterfinals at Yeshiva University tomorrow at 9 a.m. will be the number 3 Yeshivat Frisch Cougars against the number 6 SAR Sting. At 10:30, we will have the winners of tonight's game, which were Jewish Culture Lions, number 4, going against the number 5 Ramaz Rams. At noon tomorrow, we will have the number 1 Yeshiva League champion DRS Wildcats taking on the Valley Torah Wolfpack. And at 1:30, we will have Shalhevet Firehawks, number 2 seed, taking on the number 7 Flatbush Falcons. It should be a good one in TABC, which will be streaming on TABC TV. In Gym 1 at 10 a.m. will be Barron against MTA. At 11:30 a.m. will be Sky High against TABC. And in Gym 2 at 10 a.m., we will have Hillel Pittsburgh against Fuchs Mizrahi, and 11:30 Hank against Hebrew Academy of Montreal. Should be an amazing slate for you tomorrow. We just want to give a huge thank you to everyone that was involved in making this broadcast possible, starting with our Executive Director, Eitan Trout, Executive Producers, David Sampson, Associate Director, Jarrett Lazarus, Associate Producer Zachary Siklik, who's not doing well today. Feel better. Zach, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Director, Aryeh Bluth. Camera operators, Jeremy Siklik, Alon Basher, Harry Fleischner, and Ethan Burke. Our Tech Ops, Seth Schlenk, and Stats, Yoav Oselka and Eitan Kars. Once again, huge shout out to you, the viewer, for still tuning in. That'll do it from us on Tier 1 Thursday, Tier 1 Qualifier Thursday, as we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 all moving on. Tune in tomorrow to see who moves on to semifinal Sunday. That'll do it for us. For Dotan Bardichev, I'm Yosef Silver. Have a great night, everybody.